In this video, I'm going to be walking you guys through one of the easiest ICT strategies on a trade breakdown. Without wasting any time, let's jump right into it. As you can see here, the kill zones for this strategy are 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York time, which is what I have my charts set to, UTC -4. And if you have your UK time set on your charts, it's 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. The indicators that I'm going to be using are KZ boxes, so 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. that's UK time, and of course 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York time. You press that and the indicator should pop up on your charts. We also want to have this indicator right here, Asian range by Nico 948. This is going to help us mark out our Asian highs and Asian lows. So the first thing we want to do is identify market's directional bias. We want to do this on the 4-hour or 8-hour or whichever higher time frame you choose. Now I do have to add on, if you do happen to find yourself a buy entry, even though markets are bearish, for example, on the higher time frame, that trade is still valid. You can still take that trade as long as it's a clean setup and sell side liquidity gets taken out before a market structure shift to the upside. You can still take that trade. There's no problem with that. Number 2, mark out Asian highs and Asian lows on the 5-minute. Now, of course, we're going to want to use our Asian range indicator here to help us do that with ease. Step 3 is to anticipate a breakout of liquidity. So let's just say this is our Asian range. We're going to mark out our highs and our lows. We're going to wait for either the buy side to get taken out, or we're going to wait for the sell side to get taken out. So after we've anticipated a breakout of liquidity, we should then start to look for a market structure shift, which of course is created by a fair value gap, which is a high momentum of buyers or sellers in the market. Step 5 is to place our limit order and watch our trade hit TP. So just to give you guys a quick breakdown of how this trade is going to go, this is going to be our Asian range. We're going to mark out our high and our low. This is what we identify as buy side liquidity, and this is what we identify as sell side liquidity. Now, the rule of thumb to remember here is if buy side gets taken out, we should really be looking to take sells after a market structure shift. So it should look something like this. A market structure shift happens, we take out this low right here, price retraces back to our fair value gap that was created before continuing to the downside where we're targeting sell side. And of course, if sell side was to get taken out, we should ideally be looking to take buys after a market structure shift to the upside, price retracing back to the fair value gap before continuing to our take profit at our buy side liquidity. In this particular trade example that I'm about to break down to you guys, sell side gets taken out like so. After sell side gets taken out, we then anticipate a market structure shift, which should look something like this. Our most recent higher high gets taken out, price then retraces down to our fair value gap before continuing to the upside where we're targeting our buy side liquidity. Just before I move on to the live example, if you guys want to pass your prop firm challenge and get funded 5 or 6 figures in just a few hours, be sure to click the first link down below. Passing a prop firm challenge is one of the biggest hurdles a trader can face in hopes of getting funded. With a failure rate of over 90%, I'm here to save you the hassle and pass your challenge completely guaranteed, or you get a full refund plus the challenge fee and an extra $500 for wasting your time. Don't miss out on this risk-free opportunity while it's here. Be sure to drop a message to the first link down below before slots get taken up. And for those of you who want to take their trading journey to the next level, listen very carefully. How would making an extra 4 to 12% on your 100k funded account change your life? Luckily for you, I've spent some time to develop a unique trading algorithm that doesn't only pass challenges, but also goes on to generate you completely passive profit splits. With a number of my clients passing their challenges and consistently receiving payouts, this may be your next golden opportunity. If this concept of automated trading sounds appealing to you, be sure to drop a message to the second link below where me and my team will guide you through the whole funding and payout process from A to Z. Now let's continue with the video. So as you guys can see here, I'm now on the 4-hour time frame and we can clearly see price is clearly bearish. But as I mentioned earlier, even though price is bearish, we can still look for buy opportunities in our intraday timeframes. So if we're on our 15-minute or 5-minute, sell side liquidity happens to get taken out, like in this particular example that I'm about to break down, you can most definitely take buy entries with this setup. So now that we're on the 5-minute, let's mark out our high and our low of our Asian range. So this is our high right here, as you can see. And this is our low right here. Just before I continue to play price out, let me show you guys how this indicator should look like. So we have our 12 a.m. open, and then price should play out all the way until 5 a.m. as I said earlier. So now that we get rid of this, we're going to wait for price to play out and take out either our buy side or our sell side liquidity. So we're going to play price out. There we go. We've just had our sell side get taken out. Now that sell side has been taken out, we drop down to our 1-minute time frame. After our sell side gets taken out, our next step, as I said earlier, is we're going to wait for price to cause a market structure shift and take out our most recent high. So as we play price out, we can see right here, we've just had a market structure shift. So we're going to mark this out as our market structure shift, like so. So now comes the question, what caused this market structure shift? These two things caused it. We've had a displacement. So we've had a fair value gap, huge buyer momentum right here, which broke this high, our most previous higher high. And of course, our second confluence to this market structure shift is that price failed to take out our most recent low. So again, price took out our most recent high with a displacement and also failed to take out our previous low. So now we're going to mark out our order block. We're going to mark this out from the tip of the first candle to the tip of the third candle right here. We're going to drag this across, and we're going to want to place our entry at our 50% and our stop loss at this low or just below this low, like so. And then we're going to target our buy side liquidity, like so. So this particular setup will give us a clean 1 to 4 risk to reward. So we're going to play price out from here and see what happens. As you can see right here, price is just tapped in to our 50% order block. And from here, price should continue all the way to the upside towards our take profit. And there we go. As you guys can see, price hit our take profit, which was our buy side liquidity. So just to summarize this trade, we mark out our buy side and our sell side liquidity. Price took out our sell side liquidity. We wait for a market structure shift to the upside. We got right here. After we got our market structure shift, price then retraced back down to our entry, which we placed at our fair value gap. The fair value gap, of course, is the one that caused the market structure shift. As price tapped into our entry right here, we continue to the upside where we target our buy side liquidity. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Once again, if you want to get funded anywhere from 5 to 6 figures in just a few hours, completely guaranteed, or you get a full refund, be sure to click the first link down below. If you want to step it up a level and automate your whole funding and payout process, be sure to click the second link below and message the word ready to get on board my program. Slots are limited for both programs, as I've said before, so be sure to take this golden opportunity while it's there. Once again, if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more valuable content.